Hello and welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session for July 1st, 2026. If you're interested in joining our study session or our weekly tournaments, send us an email to midatlanticbg@gmail.com. Okay, we're starting a new game. Um, the red team is the Hive Mind, everybody that's except for me and Bill and Jed. So white team, red, and red, everyone else. I've got the chat open, and I'm gonna put some options in the Slido to vote on. I think it should be open and available to vote. Yep, there we go. I'm seeing some votes come in. Good. Okay, we got a couple of votes. Let's go ahead and roll with that. 24, 21, 13, 11. It's like a pretty standard way to open. Okay, and all right. 6-1 for the white
Yeah, it's me.
team. And I'm sure we'll just make that point. So that looks pretty good. And back to the red team. Double fours. All right. Plenty of options there. So put your nominations in the chat. Okay, the voting's open if you want to cast a vote. Okay. All right. I've got all of these that are being mentioned in the chat. And looks like group wants to go with making the 5 point. Oh, come on back. There we go. That looks pretty good. All
Is
right.
this one where match score might dictate different approaches, do you think?
Um, no, I don't think so. I think I would make this play at any score. And these differences pretty much back that up. Hard to imagine another score where I would do something different. The only hesitation I have about making the 5 point is it strips the midpoint. Other than that, it's pretty good. Make the 5 point. Can't argue with that.
It looks like it thought there was a blunder, or is it talking about no, on the summary, is that from previous games?
Oh, right. We're starting a right. This is from previous. Yeah.
Okay. It didn't think the 3-2 move that we
No, no,
made
no.
was a blunder. Okay.
No, not at all. Yeah. Right. We're continuing. This is the second game match. Okay. Now the white team, 6-4. I can play this in my sleep. I'm not even going to ask Bill and Chad. I'm just going to do
Thank you.
it. Okay. And now 2-1. This one's interesting. Okay. If you got some nominations you want to put in you can put them in the chat if you like. Okay. So Jeff suggested hitting. Yep, sure. Yeah, just a choice. Definitely worth looking at. You're behind in the race, so you definitely have to consider that. Okay, there's a couple of other plays in the Slido. Okay, you can vote. If you don't like any of those, let me know. I can always add something. Good. Making the 23 point. Let me add that. Okay, so I've added making the 23 point in there. Okay, you can cast your vote. We've got 3 votes for 3 different plays. Uh,
I think that means someone didn't vote yet because there's 4 of them, right?
yeah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Looks like the vote is going for the hitting play. Right. I bet the hitting play is right. You also have a better board. So you're behind in the race and have a better board. That tells you to hit. Yes,
Yep.
you're giving up the midpoint. That's a big deal. But
Yep. I would hit here,
yeah, I
which
like
according to Frank Raposa, that means it must be wrong.
the hit. And let's see. Yes, not very close. Okay. All right. Let's go for the white team. Let's see what we can get here. 6-3 from the bar. All right, now we have a decision to make. So now this is with me and Bill and Jen.
I think you come in and come down to the 7.
Okay.
That's what I saw first. Okay, so um I think that our 2 other options are just obviously coming out to the 18 or coming out to the 16.
Uh-huh.
Um so I feel like usually when you come out to the 18 point, it's you kind of do it most of the time when like it's better to do it when his points are stripped and if he hits he has to like lose a point.
And here they've
He's
already
already
kind of
lost
lost it.
both his
Yeah.
points, so I don't I don't know if I like that too much. Like I don't like okay, I don't for sure I don't like 24-18. I think 24-18 will be wrong. So I
Okay.
think it's either 22-16 or 13-7. And um I mean 22-16 duplicates 4-4-2, stuff like that, making the 4 point like twos.
Yep. Right.
But still gives shots and they have a stronger board.
Yeah.
So I don't know. 13-7 is the intuitive play that I thought of first.
Yeah, me too. I think I like that. Bill?
Yeah, I like 13-7.
Okay, let's go with this. I like Jed's rationale on all this. Okay, we'll make
Yep.
that play.
I
And
do think going 22-16 is better than 24-18, by the way.
yes.
Apparently it is.
Yes, it is. Okay,
Quite a
we came
bit
up,
better.
yeah, we came up with the right play. Okay, good. All right, on to the red team. Um, you may want to consider a cube, at least. Um, don't let me talk you into it though. Nobody's clamoring to cube.
I'm not interested in cubing.
Okay, and even at the score when you're behind 9 away, 5 away.
No, I wouldn't.
If we
Okay.
hadn't stripped the 13,
It doesn't sound like there's a large upswelling of interest in doubling. So,
If we get double fives and you whiff, then I'll regret it, but that's about
right.
it.
That's about it. Yeah. Okay, let's roll them. All right. 3 and 2.
Anchor and 11.
Okay. Okay. And then Jeremy suggests hitting twice.
I'm too chicken to hit twice, but I bet you it's what XG would suggest.
If you
Okay.
don't have a board, it makes it a nice time to do it.
the only other choice I see is just, I don't know who mentioned it, but the 21 and 11.
Yeah. Okay, I've got both of those in the Slido. I think those seem to be the two candidates. They're two radically different plays, I can tell you that much. Okay, you should be able to vote. Ah, the votes are all coming in for the double hit. All righty. I think that's going to be the play. Here we go. Double hit. And XG says, yeah, wow. Okay, very close and two very different plays coming out close. Those are, to me, those are the fun, interesting plays. All right, nice job.
It's all for the gammons.
Yeah. If, by the way, if the cube has been turned already, I think this makes it much easier to do the double hit. In general, once you've turned the cube, you need more decisive plays, and that is clearly a more decisive play. Okay, to the white team, there once. Okay,
Now I want a cube.
now let's definitely vote on it. Wow. All right, everybody wants to double. I'm going to turn the panel off. The panel will give hints. Okay. Everybody wants to double, so the red team is going to double, and now it's up to me and Jed and Bill to decide, are we
All
going to
right.
take this?
I think it's an easy take. First of all,
Okay.
because
I
the
think it's
fives
a
are duped.
take.
Fives are duped to hit on the 3 point on the make the ace point. I think that's
Yep.
the big factor. Threes are duped to make the anchor
Uh-huh.
and to hit on the 3 point as well. So I think that's easy take. And
Okay.
he has three behind.
And another thing I think is really important is they don't have a midpoint right now, so their army is disconnected.
Yeah.
So I think that's a big deal. We don't have any checkers out of play. They have a blot on the ace point, which is not great. Is it a good cube? I don't know. Maybe it is because of the score. But I
Yeah,
think
maybe.
I agree with Jed. I think this is an easy take.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, we're taking. Great. Bill, do you think it's an easy take?
I think it's a marginal take, actually,
Okay.
but it's still a take in my view.
All right. So we all
That's what
agree.
matters.
All right. That's all. We all agree on the
I don't know
take.
if it's that easy, but
And
I'm going to
let's-
predict good double, easy take.
Okay. And no double. Very, very easy take. Not even close.
okay.
Okay.
So I was
But
wrong.
that being said, I don't think that makes this a bad double at all. Because some people could get scared and drop this.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sure.
Yeah. So if your sole goal was to play with the best PR possible, I guess you've made a mistake, but I don't really consider this a mistake. Okay. And now there's a 3-2 to play.
Hidden cover, and I don't think anything's close.
Yeah, this
Okay.
run it back the same time, same thing we did last.
But this time it's better because now you get to make the ace point, right?
Yes, exactly.
And by the way, as I was saying before, now that the cube is turned, you want more decisive plays. And so I think this is probably clear. I can't imagine anybody who doesn't want to do this. Is there a minority report out there? No? Okay. I'm
No, it was a great movie, I think.
yeah, I think this is the play. And yeah,
I don't even know
nothing.
what else would be second.
I guess I would be able
The
to
one
guess.
without hitting
Yeah, the one
is the
without
second
hitting.
best.
Yeah.
Second best in a one, but there's only one choice. It's
Right.
second out of one.
Okay. Okay, so we entered with 1, and now white has a double 3.
24, 21, 6, 3, 11, 5.
Okay, 24, 21. Say that again.
6, 3,
6-3 hitting,
11, 5.
11-5. Okay.
Okay. 21.
Any others?
Something else, but I'm on your team, Jason, so maybe I shouldn't say anything.
Yeah, let them figure it out.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, any others?
Just to throw it out there, you could do the 24-21 twice,
Okay, 24, 21 twice and
11-5.
11-5. All right, got that in there.
Or 24, 21 twice. 6, 3, 8, 5.
Okay,
I really like that hitting play.
all right.
I think three of the threes, the 24, 21, and 8-5, and hitting with the 6-3 are all maybe not definite, but pretty close. It's just the last four or the last three.
Okay, so with that in mind, let me move the 3 so that you can see what it looks like. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3, and now you have 1 more to play from this position. And that's kind of what you can think about. Anyway, the Slido's open with 3 of those choices. What do you want to do now? Do you want to play 11-5? Do you want to move up from the back?
What about 13-10?
13-10. 421. Why is
The
13-10?
reason I didn't like that one is I wanted to bring another builder in range on the 3, and the 10 is not.
Okay, got several of those. Okay, the position you see on the screen right now is after 3 of them have been played. I think everybody seems to be mostly in agreement. Maybe I don't have the right 24. I don't know what. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm going back to this is the original position now on the screen. Yeah, we've
This
got
isn't going to be one of those where XG likes shifting from the 6 to the 3, something goofy like that, is it?
well, I don't think so, but I don't know. I've been fooled by those kind of shifting plays before. All right, so we've got 5 votes, and 3 of them are for 24-21, 11-5. Oh, hold on. We've got a shift. Got a hanging Chad here. 24-21 twice, 13-10, 6-3 has taken the lead. Okay, I think this is going to be the play.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, this one's really tough. Uh-oh,
No,
lit
I
up
think
in
yeah,
bright
that's
red.
I liked Rick's play.
Rick's play. This is not Rick's play. It's related.
Yeah, I like the hitting
But it
play.
does
I
bring
just
an
like the
extra
hitting.
builder.
It
I
does
just
bring the extra builder down.
Can you
yeah.
click on arrow?
I like the
Yeah,
five.
sure. Here's the
Five.
arrow. Okay, this is the play that XG likes.
No, that's the one we,
That did not get the most votes. I thought that
I
one
just
got.
like
That
hitting.
didn't. No, that did not get any votes actually.
Yeah, it did. I thought I voted for that one.
No, that's the one at the bottom. 24, 21, 13, 10, 8, 5, 6, 3.
the one that won had an extra one at 24-21 and didn't have the 8-5. So we have
Yeah.
I see what I did.
the
Yeah.
8-5 brings the extra coverage checker, which is what I thought was important about that. But
I thought I voted for that.
Yeah, I didn't realize I voted for 24-21 twice, but no big deal.
Okay. All right. Let's keep rolling here. Danced and
Oh, so jump out and cover.
They lost the
exactly,
market by a long shot.
exactly.
they've already doubled though.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying they like. I don't know. I just still say they lost the market because like we're kind of.
Oh, well, yeah.
We could never take this in a million years. It's probably too good.
I don't think there's a lot of discussion, right? You just jump out and you cover.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I mean, I could imagine 11-5 just to work on the blitz, but I want to get an extra checker around.
And the only thing that would hurt would be double threes, and we got
I mean,
that covered. And we've
the
got that
8-3
covered.
definitely. Just instead of jumping out with the 21-15, saying 11-5 is worth at least thinking about because it helps the blitz.
Right, but with all right, yeah.
And it's not that hard to get out. You only have 3 points there, so maybe concentrating on the blitz is important.
Okay, let's vote then. The Slido's open for this. Got
I'm not convinced of that. I just think it's worth at least debating that.
yeah. All
If
right.
you did move the 11-5, what actually would it give you besides? I mean, you'd have one,
An
or you'd have a
extra
1-4, and
That
I mean, and
that
the
checker
options
comes
were,
into range.
but
right.
there's
You have-
also if it was there, you could also pick and pass on like on double, on a 1-3 or something like that if you wanted to.
it
yeah,
puts 3 different checkers bearing down on the 4. What right now we only have 2.
right.
It gives us something productive with the 1, where right now we could do the 21-20, but
All right, the
I
vote.
think if we don't run with one of the checkers and we get like double fours, I think would be okay. But if you get double fours, double threes, then it could cause some problem. I mean, it's just having that extra checker to run around a little bit, I think is good.
Yeah, and that's where
Yeah.
the vote went. So let's go with that. And yeah, it seems okay. Okay, good. All right, 5 and 2.
Oh, 11-6, 15-13.
6, 15, 13. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the start of the Sea of Yellow.
Um, 15, 10, 11, 9 is another option.
Okay.
I was thinking like 11. Oh, I see. You could go 10, 5. Did you say 10, 5, 8, 6 already?
I did not.
I think 10, 5, 8, 6 is a nice play.
That's interesting. Now that makes you vulnerable to double fours, right?
Yeah, but it also
It does create more builders. Yeah, it does.
21-14.
21-14. Okay, that's a whole different game plan. Yeah. Okay, I got all those in the Slido.
I think the 15, 10, 11, 9 has the advantage, brings that extra builder in, and in the meantime, it also makes what could be a valuable point in blocking if it comes to that.
Or how about, I mean, to go crazy, what about, no, 21, 16, 8, 6 is double fours would be a killer.
Yeah, wow. It would. Adam, I think if you make a play like that, then the probability that your opponent rolls double sixes goes up to about 70-75%.
Double fours.
If you roll double, I mean, if I did that move and you
If
roll
you did
double
that play,
fours,
yeah, yeah.
right,
Right.
exactly.
It's not 100%, but you know, it's mid 70s. Okay, we need some
And
votes.
it's really the universe telling you you are an idiot.
Okay, we got a few votes in, just 3 votes. All right, the votes are coming in.
God, I didn't vote. There's also like 21, 16 and 11, 9 is also something that's interesting because that gets more builders on that 4 point.
Yeah. What finally sold me on the 11-6 is right now twos are not particularly helpful, and that gives us a nice two.
Yeah, that's a good way of thinking about it. Okay, last chance to vote. There's only 4 votes in there right now. Okay, I think we're going with 15, 13, 11, 6. 15, 13, 11, 6. And yeah, all pretty close. It's not going to be a huge difference because this is a very, very low volatility position. All right. 1 in, and now 4-1 to play.
I'd either slot it or pick and pass.
Well, yeah, clearly 8-4.
Clearly, what, Rick?
Yeah, you're right. The 8-4 is a given. Both your options have the 8-4. I don't. What do you think? Do you pick and pass or leave it slotted? I think it's worth the risk to leave it slotted,
Yeah, well, I mean, they don't have much of a board, so
and that makes our 1 21-20.
oh,
What about the 8-7 so you don't
eight
leave
seven.
yourself
I
open?
think eight either 10-9 or 8-7.
8-7 does not leave you vulnerable to the double fours anymore.
Right.
That
So
and okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so I think if if we're just gonna leave it, what about just picking and passing and not even
I think our chances of a gammon are too good to play scared like that.
okay. I agree with you. All right, so 8-3, 8-4, 8, 8-4,
8-4, 8-7. I like the argument that it's a good three. It's safe against double fours. Safer.
All right.
Not splitting the 21 to 20, I think is smart because if he does get double twos or double fours, it would be bad if we were split back there.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like everybody liked 8-7, 8-4, so that's going to be the play. And again, I don't think there's going to be a huge difference, but I agree with leaving the 4-point slotted. Oh, look at that. Okay, so yes, leave the 4-point slotted, but
Wow.
oh
Splitting
yeah,
is the right thing.
wow. Okay.
Oh, but second was
The second was the lift.
with yeah, pick and pass was better.
Oh, all right.
I'm sorry I suggested this.
All your fault.
All right. We came in with 1 or 3 to play.
The force play.
Is it?
The only problem is we don't have a covering checker, but we'll worry about that later.
Right. So slot the two, cover the
Yeah.
4, slot the 2.
Any objections? Anybody got another play they want to look at?
And the other option would be slot the 7. I mean, cover the 4 and 13 to 9, but
Uh, Yeah, nah, we gotta hit.
Doesn't do enough.
I don't know what value that adds though,
If,
right?
if they hit us and we have to recycle a checker, they've got a 1 point board, we've got a 5 point board.
Exactly. I agree with Rick.
All right, nobody's made much of a an effort to advocate for anything else, so we're going to do this play. I think this is clearly right. Yeah, not close. All right. Oh, we hit back.
One and come into range.
They should be in a split.
Banana split. Yeah. What about that?
What's the banana split here?
Well, you'd have to be bananas to make the play.
Oh yeah, okay.
All right, here's
True.
this. All right, this is banana split.
Oh God, why would you do that?
You'd have to be bananas to make this play. Okay. Well, sometimes banana split is right.
You guys should do it.
Yeah, you should do it.
24 and 8.
Why 8? I don't think
come
8
into
right.
range.
I don't think 10 to 8 right. I'd rather go 13 to
4,
11.
13, 11.
You don't want to come into range for a hit?
Well, I don't want to come in range for a 6-2.
We're not in
Adam.
Overland.
Adam, you're afraid of your own shadow.
I've been gazied so many times with a 6-1 or a 6-2.
I've seen
And we don't
him-
even
his
and we don't have a
rolls. He
cover
has a
even
reason
if we
to be
could hit, we don't have a
paranoid.
cover checker. So I'd either go 20, come in on the 24 and slot, bring the 13 down, or move it to the 20, come in on the 22, and just that way sixes work. But I would definitely not go 10 to 8, but I have been wrong so many times it's not even funny. 23 to 2. What? 4 to 2. Who's talking? Jason, what are you even putting on here? My God. Do that. I would do that. Oh, it's a tie. Okay, it's not a tie. Good.
Okay, we got 3 votes. Cast your vote. All right. All right. Looks like I can't believe nobody wants to banana split. You guys are such wimps.
Yeah.
Adam's frightened of his own shadow.
I'm predicting a 20 mil point mistake.
Yeah, I like 10 to 8 on this.
Yeah.
No, it liked it. Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
No, you could always roll it
Ah.
out. You could always roll it out. Roll it out. Roll it out. Roll it out.
Yeah,
Backgammon isn't solved. Backgammon isn't solved. You could roll it.
I wonder how much of a blunder the split would have been.
Let's find it. Here we go. It's pretty bad. I do remember having a banana split against Wes about a year ago. And I looked at the banana split and I was just too chicken to make the play. And it turned out the banana split was right. I was so mad. Okay, danced again.
Well, now you could slot.
hit loose.
Well, if they knew where they're gonna roll this, then yeah, I guess they made the right play.
Why not?
I mean, we could run from the back, but I like hitting.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have lots of checkers to play with if he hits us.
We just don't have, we only have one builder to try and close off that too, though.
That's true.
Yeah, but I'd rather him have two on the roof anyway. Even if we're not closing them out, they're not doing anything until they get down.
I'd hit loose.
Adam, I'm going to do a little nitpicking here.
Yeah.
Okay, your description of 10 to 2, this play here, you described it as slotting. I don't think of this as slotting. To me, this is a hitting play, and you're leaving the point slotted.
Understood. I agreed. Sorry, I'll correct my language.
It's simply because to me the hitting part is the most important part of that play.
Yeah, I agree. Absolutely.
Okay.
I just said the wrong thing.
You understand I'm nitpicking.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Not I agree you're nitpicking. I agree that's what I should have said.
Okay, but you can also agree that I'm nitpicking.
But I think the hitting play is the right play.
Adam, you're not coming to Novi?
What is that?
I'm in the Michigan Summer Championships.
No. probably not. I've got mother-in-law issues I'm dealing with, so
Oh, well,
once
yeah.
that clears up, then maybe more often.
I'm going to suggest what I'm going to call the Jason play of 21-15-4-2.
Why is
Yeah,
that the date? What? Oh, 4-2.
Yeah, that's the Jason play.
yeah.
Or the Tom Jane play.
I don't know how fun that really is. Okay, all the votes are for the Adam Brickner slot. Okay. 6-5.
And a SEP 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, there you
21-15-11-6.
21, 15, 11, 6. Okay. And I guess I should put in sort of the related play 21, 16, 11, 7, right?
go. Oh, there's
11, no, 21-16,
11-5.
11-5.
11, 5. Yes, thanks.
It's harder to cover from the 5 than the 6.
Right.
Just for arguments and grins, 21-10.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Also, 21-16 leaves double 2 as even more damaging.
right.
It's plenty damaging as it is, but
Well, Adam, since you're not here, I'm going to dedicate my very first blunder of the tournament to you. Okay?
Which blunder? What are you talking about?
Oh, you're right. I'm not going to blunder at all this weekend.
Oh, you mean when you're in Michigan? I appreciate
Yeah.
it.
No, I'm
Thank
here. I'm
you.
here now. There's the tournament's going on. Yeah.
Oh,
They
very
got
cool.
the BMABs are happening right now. I'm not playing in that, but there's just a warm-up tournament tonight, so I'm going to play in that.
what does BMAB stand for?
Backgammon Masters Awarding Body.
Ah,
Okay, so it looks like this is the play 21-15, 11-6. It'd be a real shame if we rolled a double 2 right now.
Any two, Jason. I'm not greedy. Any two.
We didn't get it.
So 15-8.
yeah, bring it in range.
Okay, 15-8. Anything else?
I mean, you could go 16 or 21-14.
Well, I'm not on their team, but you could play 15-10, 4-2.
Ah, right. So sometimes the idea is instead of bringing the builders to the point you want to make, bring the point closer.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's kind of it's a little clever, right? You do
And I think
this,
it's the right play.
it might be.
Why I actually did see that, but is there any why would you want to even if not in this situation, in any situation, it's so much more helpful to have the open point toward the back instead of the front.
You're more
Depending-
likely to close it out because you have two direct numbers leading up to 4, whereas you only have one direct.
I see. Well,
All right,
we
so-
need up 2 direct anyway.
It doesn't apply here, but sometimes that kind of play can produce more
Yeah.
builders.
Yeah.
And there's times where you want them to have a more advanced anchor so you can play.
That's right. Yeah, sometimes you want them to enter higher because they'll be less of a nuisance to you.
Right. But I'd still go 15-8 in this scenario.
Yeah,
It-
yeah.
Yeah, I would too. But it's one of these weird plays that if you don't know to look for it, you just it's not really on your radar.
But I don't think it would be too bad to play. I think you'd
I don't think it would be all that bad here. No. So as an example, another thing that'll come up is, you have a 5-point board, the ace point is open and you roll double 5s. Sometimes you want to shift your 6-point to the ace point.
Right.
So that when they come in high and then they're not a nuisance to you.
Right.
Okay, 15-8 seems to be the play. And yeah, and it's close. Not going to matter too much. Here's 15-10, 4-2. It's not awful. Certainly worth considering. Okay. That is not double 2s. Oh, double 6s was forced.
That worked well.
We'll find out in a minute. Now it worked well. Yeah.
So we're doubled and we're looking at a gammon here. This is nice.
Oh, you think you got it all locked up, huh?
No, I said it's looking nice.
I'm,
I-
I'm
I'd
trying to
go,
get you, Adam. I'm trying to get you to jinx it.
yeah, exactly.
All right, 4-1 to play here.
We can go all the way to 10, I think.
No voting.
Nothing.
Yeah, because double sixes still play well. Double fives play well.
The only question is 15, 11, 6, 5 better for any reason?
It's sometimes that it is.
That's what XG does
But I
sometimes.
was, but what's the advantage there? I think I was
Well, I
reading,
think what you have to do is you have to look at the high doubles, see how they play.
right, but
Um,
6 5 would actually be
I think it'd be worse because it makes
worse.
double fives kind of lousy.
Right. And it
Um,
makes doubles, and it makes us, if the next roll was a 6 5, it will leave us with an odd number.
yeah,
Well, and we have, if we play it safe, if we can keep it safe, we have the gammon. So maybe this could be one of those opening up the six if, with the high doubles is perfectly fine, but
right, could be
So 15 to not 15 to 10 is the right.
I'm going to
15
guess
to
it's a minor
yeah.
difference.
I think it's a small difference, but anyway, it's in the Slido. Let's vote. I think these are also the kind of plays that, just be careful you don't go on autopilot because there are situations where, one play versus the other, you might even leave a shot with one play. That doesn't happen here, but it certainly does happen.
Well, 15, 14, 6 2. No, there's no.
Definitely don't want to do that.
Yeah, okay. I agree.
Okay. All right. And let's take a look. And all right, it's close. It's hard to distinguish. And now Rick pointed out, like, if you don't get hit, the gammon's locked up. You can see that in the numbers, right? You win 98%, you win 95% gammon. So if you don't get hit, yeah, the gammon's a lock. So, don't get hit.
Don't get hit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
10,
This one,
10 5.
this one
10-5.
plays itself. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we
Nothing.
need to discuss that. All right. This one might need to be discussed.
6 1 5 4.
Yep.
Yep.
5, 4, and there's 6 off.
No, you don't want to take 6 off. I mean, you can, but that leaves you vulnerable to doubles and
Okay, I tried to get people to vote for 6 off. It didn't happen. So, right, there's votes are all in for that, and I don't think it's close. Yeah,
I don't think it's a huge error just because it's still unlikely.
6 off. Huh? Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
6 off is not terrible, but
Look, we would have to get high doubles followed by you hitting. It still requires a pretty tough combo.
so
There's no reason to do it, but it's not ridiculously.
okay, right. So I think you would consider that in a situation where the gammon was much less likely. If we only had one checker on the bar and more of our checkers were inside. Here, the gammon is basically a lock if you don't get hit. So when the gammon is not a lock, then you have to bear off more aggressively to get the gammon.
Or if a backgammon was in play, which it's not.
oi, 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 oi.
Yeah.
Is this I think it's again, 6. I hate not taking checkers off, but I think it's 6 1 6 5 because the only bad roll there is 6 5. Whereas if you clear the 5, then you've got 6 1 5 1 or bad rolls.
Agree.
So it's one bad roll versus 2 bad rolls. Well, actually, that's 4 bad rolls, right, Jason?
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
6 1 5 1 is 4
6 1
rolls.
5 1. Yeah, that's right.
4 rolls.
And 6 5 is 2. So it's 4 versus 2 instead of 2 versus 1.
Yeah,
It's the same
right.
same percentage.
Right. Thank you.
We're coming up on the hour, so let's try to finish this game and then call it quits.
I want to play for the backgammon and pair 2 off.
Greedy bear off.
Yes, greedy. Okay, 6 5 6 1. Win the vote. Let's take a peek. Yeah. Notice, Rick, I know you were joking, but notice the backgammon numbers are not very high.
Yeah.
You doubled it from 0.03 to 0.3 to 0.6.
Okay.
4 off, 5 to 2, 5 to 3.
Yep.
Are there any other plays worth considering? Probably not.
I mean,
And that
you
saves
just-
the gammon for us, gets a check off.
Oh, save the gammon. Very important. Yes.
Wait, what are we, 5 away? What are we, 9 away? Yeah, so this will be good.
Okay.
This will tie the game.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh.
It's
Uh,
time for the miracle.
yeah, it's time for the miracle. All right. Should we just bring them all the way out?
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay, they,
I
That's
don't
as
want
good
to
as
go to
anything
the
else.
7 point.
they need
Bill Powell, you
six
okay
now.
with this?
Yeah, I think that's the best.
Okay.
They need 16 crossovers.
There you go. Look at that, Jason. Nice roll.
Okay, let's just bring them in, not
Yep.
waste any pips.
I agree.
Yep.
Nice, Jason.
Nice.
Look
Hey, the
at
wrong guy
Jason
got double
roll.
fives.
Yeah.
Stack them up.
You're only allowed to have 15 checkers on any point.
Can we stop and think about a cube here?
Okay.
Nice now, sure.
What do you think? Should we double this?
I mean, like,
Every roll is a cube decision, right?
Yes.
yeah.
Look at this big stack. This is amazing.
Oh my God.
Look at that. Look at that. Double one, double
Oh,
two.
I can't get any more checkers on there. I'm sorry. All right.
Oh, strong rolling, Jason. Look at
Yeah,
Maybe
that.
that's
the
kind
last
of
one should have been, not that it mattered, but you could have gone 18 to 20 so that double sixes would have got a guy off in the next roll. But we didn't have any extra anyway.
Yeah.
In some other scenario.
Yeah, right. In some other scenarios. Okay, this is for the game. It's easy to play with a 0 PR when you don't have any decisions. You guys just steamrolled us.
Yeah.
Okay, that was good. All right, this is a good place to stop. All right, I'm gonna mute everybody and then I'll do the sign off. All right, thank you for joining the Mid-Atlantic Backgammon Club study session for July 1st, 2026. If you're interested in our weekly study sessions or tournaments, send us an email to midatlanticbg@gmail.com.